Und hallo, herzlich willkommen zurück bei Honkai. Und wir machen weiter mit der Story weiter.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like
Und da hinten geht's lang, gut. Machen Sie die Tür auf. Dankeschön. Du wirst von Erschöpfung übermannt. In diesem Moment könnte kein Gott von Amphorios deinen Blick von diesem Liegestuhl ablenken. Ah je, bist du etwas schläfrig? Ich kann sehen, wie deine Augenlider schwer werden. Dann geh schlafen, wenn du müde bist. Angenehmes Nickerchen. Aber ist es in dieser Stadt nicht immer Tag? Wie schaffst du es, so einzuschlafen? Warte, irgendwas stimmt hier nicht. Ist es dir aufgefallen? Ja, ich werde ganz zerlegen, wenn du mich weiter so anstarrst. Sind da Knoten in meinem Fell? Sind es meine Ohren? Nein, sie sehen normal aus. Schau, ich kann sogar mit ihnen wackeln. Hm? Ganz recht. Ich werde jetzt im ganzen sitzen. Uiuiui. Es fühlt sich großartig an, endlich fließend sprechen zu können. Aber warum spreche ich jetzt auf eine so konkrete, nicht niedliche Art? Ich meine, dass ich von mir selbst in der ersten Person spreche und so weiter. Individualität? Du sagst immer Dinge, die ich nicht verstehe. Gut, dass ich so tolerant bin. Außerdem, jetzt, da ich mich ein wenig mehr daran gewöhnt habe, klinge ich gar nicht so schlecht. Ich kann mich an nichts über mich erinnern. Ach, ich habe Kopfschmerzen. Allerdings habe ich ein Bauchgefühl, wenn wir weiter in Erdung Bruchstücke einsammeln, die in Herta sind. Oh, ich habe raufgedrückt. Wie soll ich es ausdrücken? Wie immer. Ich weiß nur, dass mir diese Welt sehr wichtig ist. Dann bin ich eben die beste Helferin der Hauptfigur. Also gib mir mehr Auftritte, in Ordnung? Ich werde ganz schön schläfrig. Das Licht fühlt sich so schön warm an. Sogar mein Fell ist ganz mollig warm. Ich könnte jederzeit ich mache auch eine Pause. Schlafenzeit. Öffne dieses Buch. Ich werde in der Vergangenheit auf dich warten.
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable through slaughter.
In dieser Lab befand sich der berühmte... Ey! Den halt nicht. Dann mach mal so weiter.
He managed to survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him away. Arrogant amateur historian. This is pomegranate juice.
E-Boss verfasst. Der letzte Prinz. miHoYo. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10, 11, 12. Den ersten haben wir. Wow, du siehst ja ernst aus. Was schreibst du denn hier? Was ist mit diesem Buch passiert? Wie bist du? Du bist ein Stück Papier. Papier? Kann nicht sein. Ich bin doch flauschig. Fühl doch mal. Was ist passiert? Ich bin eingenickt und als ich wollte, war ich schon hier. Wenn du auch hier bist, könnte es bedeuten, dass unsere Seelen verbunden sind und wir uns in einem Traum getroffen haben. Das muss es sein. Unsere Seelen sind verbunden. Wie süß! Das alles verstehe ich überhaupt nicht, aber irgendwie mag ich diese Geschichte. Es wird gesagt, dass Träume die Vorhänge von Onyx sind. Könnte es sein, dass das hier ein Geschenk ist? Schließlich mag sie dich, genauso wie ich. Gibt es Belohnung? Aber natürlich, neben den Belohnungen bekommst du auch eine Ermutigung. Du bist die Beste. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass der schöne Stern gerade der Schatz sein muss, der uns die Geschichte gebracht hat. Und auf unserer zukünftigen Reise werden wir noch viele mehr davon begegnen. Also Augen auf, wir lesen zusammen. Wir werden ganz viele gute Nachtgeschichten sammeln und Valerina, du wirst mir sie alle vorlesen. Es ist im Buch. Buch schließen. Geschenk des Autors. Schön. Okay. Bestimmt 3.0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Und 5.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The core flame ritual is tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akima under Kethely's protection. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts? That counts.
Have you thought things through, then?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where to start. The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. Miss Casterus, does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
I don't quite get how it works, but if it's going to put you at ease, then I will say yes to that.
Thank you. That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the scales of justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me, Miss Casterus?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphorius. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask.
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Don Hung hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had them.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon?
Every waking moment. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Aglaïa's golden threads this time?
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikador would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But
I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate.
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore. All I remember is
Ich weiß
Treeby
es
punishing
nicht mehr.
me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos heir's bath.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll...
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all the sights of Ides Elysiae. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
Und jetzt kommt Zero. Außerhalb von Emporius. Ja, okay. Und du darfst bitte gerne mir Beschreibungen setzen, die du passend findest. Ja, du bist genauso neugierig wie ich. Also, was ist passiert als nächstes? Hey, riss dich zusammen. Ich glaube, wir bringen ihn irgendwo hin, weißt du? Folgst du mir nicht in einem Märchen? Und der sagt, was muss?
Ta-da! Recognize this place? Herta Space Station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science. Look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. If you ask me though, they barely did justice to Madame Herta's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Remember the scene? Oh, it evoked so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herta, Genius Society number 83. All right, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite.
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible if I did manage to talk to Droid Head. But guess what's the problem? They have no
But look at this, Madame Herta. You're standing before news here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What?
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on, don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And I went all out for it. Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea?
How much? How much?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta.
Oh, you don't know either. Well,
I am Herta herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath.
you're absolutely right, Madame Herta. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any reason. With that said, Herta herself, emanator of erudition and true blue genius.
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madame Herta. You may be proficient in many aspects, but, I humbly suggest
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droid Head, only to screw up everything else?
all right, all right.
Good that you do. There, that's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check.
Aye, aye, ma'am. Oh,
What's with your witty remarks today?
this is the audience system? Hi.
Keen observation. They.
Ah, I see.
One more focus now. Sending a message.
Fokus.
Of course. No sweat. The 3 zones are.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herta.
Einer. Die lang starken Kopfnacken.
Brr. Why is this energy supply zone so cold? Brr.
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long...
But aren't we already?
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief. Where did those things come from? Corrupt... whatever.
Ja. Schlachten.
Stream forward.
Fisch.
And Madame Herta never fails to
Eine Ernährungsblase.
Meh. Looks like one of those memory...
Is the
Okay. Dann machen wir hier weiter.
What in the... How did all these disgusting bugs get in here?
We're going to need out of this world, but computers with too high.
The question on the side. Madam Herta.
Is that important?
I suggest...
Stream forward.
Help me! Those bugs got onto my reflective surface.
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands?
Good one there.
With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone too. These computers will get up to speed.
Our last stop is the...
Oh? You have a good memory.
There's a memory bubble.
Why?
Okay, I'll admit it.
Weiter geht's.
What's all this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here.
Aggregating the path energy of the Erudite. Alas, our work is never.
I see. Mirror, see. This don't. See?
Things may look fucked.
Madam Herta? Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet.
How did you tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. That's
What's wrong?
the replica personality and the utterly of the attack. Anything ever
No, wait.
is enabled. Intruder detected. Threats. Anything, everything, attack!
Attack!
These are mimetic remnants of the remembrance. Converge and awaken. So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
Like adding fuel to...
Enemy data secure. Network activated. Time for little counterattack.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Pew.
It takes a fall.
Egad! What a close shave.
That's not the only one.
Can't you do a fast...
Sorry to disappoint. The abs...
What were you really...
Just some toys to amuse my... Finding the source of the corruption.
I urge you.
Storms on the horizon.
Bam.
It's just a tweener massage.
Together as one. Humans creations.
Saka.
A little more. Since you're already here, why not have a meal with us?
I weep for the departed. It takes a fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Bam.
A quick converge and awaken. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Sackerwusch.
Destined for oblivion.
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
More seasoning. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
They're completely battered, save for their heads.
Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in.
To jest on.
Let's go take a look.
A memory boat.
But we can leave that for later.
Aha. Geht zu dem wieder hin.
Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later.
Good to know. But
Fear not, Mira. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge.
can I just be on the sideline?
Oder geht's?
Our fortune is clouded. Gather as one. Commencing support.
It's better to make no move. A little more sheet.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack. All things in this world have human creations.
I weep for the departed.
Schnitzelparty. Party zu Party.
It too shall
Das
fall.
ist Schnitzelparty.
Enemy targets detected. Yin and yang.
How about letting the enemy strike more seasoning? I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Destined for oblivion.
support.
I weep for the heart.
Und los geht's.
It shall fall.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the heart.
Weg damit.
It shall fall.
Well, that was close. I almost shattered.
Don't be melodramatic.
I take it we've taken care of the problem.
Not yet. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta.
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show. Parasite of the remember. Once you're reflected in my mirror. You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? With those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want? I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're...
Is that all you've got to say while you need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd see... Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just... You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here, so I can lead you to... What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned... As if. Truth is... Think I only have... Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep... Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said I meant my lifetime. At long last, we can finally be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud. Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta.
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, droid head. You better not snub me. The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly right. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia.
Madam Herta, we picked up some voices from the space.
Let me hear them. Is this binary arithmetic?
could it be? Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic. Is this some kind of prank?
The plank.
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do? Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Door locked.
Tür verschlossen.
This isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on? I want to listen in on them. Third mirror. Stop. Wait. This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab.
Können Sie aufwachen, Herr Young? Okay.
Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about to do, no, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt me right now. I must continue. Is something wrong, Madam Herta? No, it's nothing. Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this. Wait, what are they up? Is this the harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks. Not a Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt? Let's ignore them and keep going. Forget it, Mirror. Let's leave? Sure, that's beyond all reason, ma'am. But if I were to ignore those experiments can always be repeated, but...
So, jetzt geht's um Extra Express, oder was?
Enough. Looks like... But mark my words, try.
Guten Tag. Wir besuchen das Extra Express. Guten Tag.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
You two? Oh, my plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout. And that's when we chanced upon your...
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for that. I am familiar with Mr. Yang at the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners. It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there. But it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphorius, Madam Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh? Something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I... Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the Divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season. I hope that can be of some help to you.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place. If Amphorius is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphorius. And that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
Gut, dass du endlich wach bist, sonst bekommst du noch einen Sonnenbrand von dieses Riesen. Sie ist jetzt schon eine Weile so aufgeregt. Was hast du ihr zu essen gegeben? Ich glaube, sie hat sich ihr selbst was zu essen stiebitzt. Ernst? So etwas werde ich nie tun. Aber wo ich so drüber nachdenke, ich habe mich nicht erinnert, wenn ich das letzte Mal etwas gegessen habe. Vergiss es. Du hast die Übersetzung sparen. Irgendwie weiß ich schon, dass nichts von diesem Gerede irgendeinen Sinn ergibt. Es ist fast soweit, die Erben sollten gerade am Sprudel des Genius ihre letzten Vorbereitungen treffen. Lass uns die Rückkehr der Kernfarme beiwohnen, sobald du bereit bist. Gut. Dann was hast du hier auch schon wieder für die Folge? Und ja. Man sieht sich in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dann und tschüss.